In this video, I'll be taking you through the correct way to perform deadlifts using two different grips on the bar. Both grips are correct. I just want to show you the difference between the two because everyone is different, and just because I prefer deadlifting one way, you may be the total opposite. Because deadlifts are such a hard exercise but have such a benefit on the body, it's important to find how you are most comfortable doing exercise, as well as knowing how you can change it up if you need to. The deadlift is a compound movement and targets a lot of major muscle groups in your body: your back, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and if you perform the exercise correctly, it will have a huge impact on the development of your overall physique. Deadlifts are one of the best exercises to add mass to both your legs and your back. I personally prefer to do my deadlifts on back day because my legs get so fatigued from squats and leg press, and legs is already such a full-on workout that training back isn't. So I just find I can lift a lot more weight with much better form when I do them on back day. Once again, everyone's different. There is no right or wrong, but that is how I prefer to do them. When performing the deadlift, it's important that you make sure your feet are in the right position from the start, approximately a shoulder width apart, and get your grip right before lifting the weight. When deadlifting, there is a lot of prep work before performing the actual exercise. Make sure your feet are in the correct position and you know exactly how you'll be gripping the bar. Spend a little time before the set getting all the basics right before going into the actual movement of the exercise, and it will ensure you are working all the muscles that we are targeting. When you do lift the weight, you want to push the weight up through your heels and also lift the weight using your back muscles and hamstrings. You should not feel too much strain on your lower back because you are lifting with your back muscles and pushing the weight up through your heels, which will bring your hamstrings, glutes and quads into the exercise, which is exactly what we want. Do not hunch your back over when performing this exercise. It's very dangerous. Keep your back locked into a straight line throughout the entire movement. You push the weight up through your heels, keep your back locked into a straight line, and squeeze your back throughout the entire movement, especially at the top of the rep with your glutes. When lowering the weight back down, pull your hips back, then bend your knees and take the weight all the way down. Touch it gently on the ground, but don't rest it there. You want to keep constant tension on your muscles at all times. If you're finding you're having to rest the weight on the ground because it makes it easier to do the exercise, you need to decrease the weight so you're able to perform the entire exercise keeping constant tension on your muscles at all times. In my first video, I'll be performing the deadlifts using my overhand grip. This is how I personally perform the exercise, as I find it gives me really good balance and takes away any stress of my forearms. And this is the way I grip the bar, approximately shoulder width apart. And in my second video, I'll be alternating grips, so underhand and one overhand grip as well.